Toastmaster Nawab, what expertise do you bring from your life outside Toastmasters that will provide a special contribution to this role? What
Sure,
expertise do you bring from your life outside Toastmasters that will provide a special contribution to this role?
sure. Thank you so much for such a nice question, Deputy Sir. Uh, I think I lead global teams for an MNC, and it's rolled out in various countries. I think with all the experience that I have had in IT, uh, all that working with diverse teams situated in various countries and various cities in India as well, it gives me an opportunity to learn, empathize with them, and to bring that all to Toastmasters as well. So that is one. Apart from that, the technical abilities, and I started a couple of firms. So that I think all the innovations that I keep on running, even for Toastmasters, will help eventually the district. I look forward to contributing to the members on these points from the non-Toastmaster member. Over to you, sir.
Tell us about a time where you had led a progressive change that was not widely accepted. Tell us about a time where you led a progressive change that was not widely accepted.
Sure. So, in fact, whenever we start something, baby steps, generally we find roadblocks. So, I can give an example from my YouTuber journey. I can quickly give a context there. I started the long back on that journey. It was 8 years back, and I was trying to do a lot of things gradually, atomic, small steps. But things didn't seem to work out. But eventually, today, when I look back, 1,000+ hours that people have viewed, and a lot of videos have gone really rave. I think if we keep on putting the efforts, one day we'll get the returns. That I absolutely believe. Please feel free to correct me if you wanted some other answer.
What committees would you like to see in place to support district success? What committees would you like to see in place to support district success?
Sure. So I absolutely think that there are various opportunities that we need to do. See, when the times are tough, the tough people need to come out and do different things. Extreme times require extreme measures. So let me give an example. PLIs we have been doing from long time, but now we need to rethink around the concepts, doing these trainings, but we need to do specific training for our members, call them in. Virtual is the way forward in some of the ways, or hybrid is the way forward. So we need to get them in a place. So let me tell you about the committees that I am thinking of. There can be various committees wherein we have a lot of talent. We are sitting on a gold mine, vice presidents, managing directors of different firms who are all in touch, want to contribute. We need to get them in. They can be a sort of a mentor pool for our leaders as well. A lot of time we say for our only for clubs and other places for speeches. Why not a mentor pool for leadership? We have experienced folks, our leaders, including a lot that I see around. I'll not take names, but I think we need to take all the experience that is there. So it's sort of a mentorship committee there. Then I think we need to grow outside of Bangalore as well. So we need to figure out regional expertise there as well. Apart from that, the other committee that I think of is a couple of trainings that even I mentioned in my mail. So I'm thinking of starting different sort of trainings month on month. And if anyone who is seeing this video at the moment can go back to my mail and check my vision as well. So there are various committees mentioned there. We need to bring in all those committees with deadlines: July 15, August 31st, September 15. I've sent deadlines within 25 to 30 days. We will see these committees formed.
What will you do differently than past leaders? What will you do differently than past leaders?
I think, first of all, it's a tricky question because I know all the past leaders have tried their best. So, it's that famous saying that the King George VIII wife that I know what I need to do, but I don't know how differently I'll do. As like on a lighter note, but I think innovation comes out of me in various ways. I can give examples as well. Today, around the globe, our club certificate generator automation is working on is just to recognize people. Now, such innovations, a lot of them. Let me give another example as well. Like there is a guest book automation that needs to come in. Club lead generation from the clubs to the district that needs to come in. District to clubs it needs to go. So a lot of innovations are planned, and that's what I think is my foray that I need to plan.
Tell us about a time when you encountered a problematic situation in your work. How did you manage this? Tell us about a time when you encountered a problematic situation in your work. How did you
Sure.
manage this?
Sure. So I think at one point of time I was working really hard on a lot of problems, and it was burning me out. But always in such scenarios, when you talk to your leaders, it helps. So I conversed and things worked out. I think considering the time, we can come to a conclusive statement as well, if you allow me. So my conclusive statement is that please read the email. It has all the information, what I have done and what I want to do. I have served district.
Thanks, Nawab, for your time. Thanks for stepping up to serve the district. Have a great journey ahead. All the best. You can log off.